Chapter 1. The beginning of an adventure. Mark was a 25-year-old software developer living in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Though proficient in his field, he often found himself limited by his English skills. Most of the latest advancements and resources in software development were in English, and he realized that mastering the language was essential for his career growth. However, traditional methods of learning English never appealed to him. He needed something more engaging. Chapter 2. Discovering the Power of Stories. One evening, while browsing the internet, Mark stumbled upon an article about learning languages through stories. The concept intrigued him. Instead of rote memorization and repetitive exercises, this method promised an immersive experience where language learning happened naturally. He decided to give it a try. Chapter 3. The First Tale. Classic literature. Mark started with a classic, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. The whimsical world of Wonderland and its curious characters drew him in immediately. As he read, he kept a notebook by his side to jot down new words and phrases. He found that understanding the context helped him grasp the meanings without constantly referring to a dictionary. Example phrase, "Curiouser and curiouser," cried Alice. She was so much surprised that for the moment she quite forgot how to speak good English. He noted the word curiouser and understood it was Alice's way of expressing her increasing curiosity, even if it wasn't grammatically correct. Chapter 4. Building Vocabulary and Comprehension. Mark continued with other classic tales such as The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. Each story not only expanded his vocabulary, but also improved his comprehension skills. The suspenseful plots and clever deductions of Sherlock Holmes kept him engaged and motivated to read more. Example phrase, "Elementary, my dear Watson." Mark learned to appreciate the subtleties of English expressions and idioms through these stories. Chapter 5. Transition to Modern Literature. Feeling more confident, Mark transitioned to modern literature. He picked up Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. The magical world of Hogwarts captivated him, and the contemporary language used in the book helped him learn colloquial expressions and modern slang. Example phrase, "You're a wizard, Harry." This phrase not only added to his vocabulary, but also became a motivational quote for him, symbolizing the discovery of new potential within himself. Chapter 6. Joining a reading group. To further enhance his learning, Mark joined an online English reading group. Here he met fellow learners from around the world. They chose books to read and discussed them weekly. This interaction improved his speaking and listening skills as they debated themes, characters, and their interpretations of the stories. Chapter 7. Writing his own stories. Inspired by the stories he read, Mark began writing his own short stories in English. This exercise allowed him to practice his writing skills, apply new vocabulary, and experiment with different narrative styles. He started a blog to share his stories, receiving feedback from readers worldwide, which further motivated him. Chapter 8. The Turning Point. One day, Mark was asked to give a presentation at an international software conference. Nervous but prepared, he used his storytelling skills to make his presentation engaging. He shared a story about a challenging project, relating it to the audience through vivid descriptions and emotional connections. Example excerpt. Like Harry facing the basilisk in the Chamber of Secrets, our team faced daunting challenges, but we emerged victorious by working together and thinking creatively. His presentation was a success, earning praise for both its content and delivery. Chapter 9. Reaping the Rewards. Mark's journey through stories had transformed his English skills. He was now fluent in reading, writing, and speaking. His improved language proficiency opened up new career opportunities, including a job offer from an international tech company. More importantly, he had developed a lifelong love for reading and storytelling. Chapter 10. Continuing the Journey. Mark continued to read and write, constantly seeking new stories and sharing his own. He also helped others in his reading group, offering advice and encouragement. His journey through stories had not only improved his English, but also enriched his life in countless ways. Conclusion. Mark's story is a testament to the power of learning through immersion and engagement. By choosing a method that resonated with him, he transformed his language skills and opened up a world of opportunities. His journey shows that with passion and dedication, learning a new language can be an exciting and rewarding adventure.